What's going on, people? Troopz TV. Back again. Episode 41 of Back Again with Troopz. Featuring Xhaha. You get me? Couldn't even be fucking bothered to come in, to be honest. You get me? It's one of them ones. You feel me? Big up my brother Xhaha every week. No jet ski this week. You get me? He's doing up Tommy Hawks on the snow. You understand? Trying to do his best Tommy Hawks impression. We got Jack on the buttons this week. Big up Jack Mack in the cut. You understand? He's very excited.
Good week for me to be here.
Fucking pussy. You understand? If you fuck up anything on this podcast or try to make me look any type of way, brother, Xhaha, you know what it is, innit? You understand? But hopefully Jets is enjoying himself. You get me? He was the one lucky one that got to fly out straight away after that shit. You get me? After that robbery, after that corruption, after that absolute fuckery that we witnessed yesterday morning, because obviously we're filming Sunday. Burnley won. Arsenal won. Now, the lineup came out, and the lineup was Leno in goal, Chambers, Louise, Mari, Tierney. Partey getting his first start since coming back from injury, along with Granit Xhaka in the midfield. We had Willian, Odegaard, Saka, and Aubameyang up top. Now, I would have preferred Pepe to start. I had Pepe in my lineup, you get me? But I kind of got why he went with Willian. The only one that kind of got me was Chambers. What about you?
It's the same. I had Pepe. I believe I had Pepe in my lineup that I picked. I'm just checking that right now. Counting Chambers, I was shocked, but surprised by how decent he actually played. Having not played, I had Pepe in my lineup. Having not played in a while, surprised by how he played.
It was his first game for a long time, first start for a long time, and a difficult place to get a first start back in the team. Burnley away, obviously they're not like top quality, but it's always tough to go there, you get me, and get a result. Game started. We started off really well, you get me. Made a great start. Lovely work from Partey. Slid Willian in. Willian driving straight into the Burnley defence. Slides in Obama blood clot Yang. Keeper could have done better, but I think it's because he took it early. You get me? He never had a chance to set. You get me? Keepers hate when you hit it early, especially if you go for that near post blood. Especially them tall keepers. It's hard for them to get down quick.
Not expecting near post too.
You get me? Because they're not planted, you understand? It's harder to make the save, you get me? And deservedly so, took the lead, you understand? Made a change from going behind in the early start.
Quick start for once.
You get me? Normally we're 1-0 down by, 75 seconds, blood.
Having to fight our way back into games.
Do you understand? But we actually started on the front foot. Yeah. We carried on, blood. You get me? It's not like we sat on our laurels and sat back and said, 1-0, we'll have this. We went for the jugular. You get me? As to say the phrase. You understand? Because we kept coming at them. Saka, he had 2 opportunities. You get me? And I'm gonna stick it on you in a bit. Don't worry about that one, blood. You get me? Because you understand? Me and you get me, boy. You understand? This is all I really say, blood. Yeah, as if you saw, blood. You get me? Like, man are saying WWE. It's not that, blood. It's just how jet ski films, blood. Yeah. You get me? It's just you Americans are different to us, blood. You get me? You don't film like European, UK, the way we do our thing. You get me? You lot come with your and it looks different. You get me? So people are like raw, but the emotions are real. You had me fucking fuming. You rattled my cage differently. I fully thought you was trolling.
Oh, no.
Do you understand? With the comment you made. We'll get into that anyway. You get me? Saka missed 2 opportunities. You understand? You didn't say nothing about that, though, innit? I didn't see you try to put no blame on Saka.
You tried to put blame
on Pepe, but you didn't. But anyway, we'll carry on. You get me? We'll get to that point. You get me? We'll get to that point, blood. You understand? But Saka missed 2 opportunities. One that was daylight. You get me? It was even easier than Pepe's, if we're being totally honest, blood. You understand? If we're being totally honest and want to put it on the table and talk about which one was easier, Pepe had man in front of him. You understand? And the keeper. Saka was one.
The ball was bouncing around.
Saka was 1-on-1. The ball dropped perfectly on his left foot. You understand? He has been cleaning them chances up. Yeah. Don't give me no. You want to defend Saka because he's a youth product and you want to put heat on Pepe and we're gonna get into it though. You see me? But Saka did miss them 2 opportunities. You get me? It could have been 2-0. You get me? But before that fucking stupidness, yeah, absolute stupidness, blood. And majority of people that I've spoke to are going at it the way I'm going at it. Xhaka is to blame. You get me? The majority that I've spoken to, when I watched AFTV fan cams, the majority are saying Xhaka is to blame. You get me? You seem to think Leno is more to blame. No. I do not have a clue how you think that, blood. Because when you look at the play of that goal, yeah, if Xhaka doesn't bring himself towards Leno, then Leno is not going to interact with him. Leno is not going to pass him the ball. Yeah? Why is he coming to receive the ball in that predicament? There's 3 man. I thought there was 2. There's 3 man there, blood. Do you understand? Why have you forced it upon yourself to come into this predicament, blood? Do you understand? Why have you done that, blood? And then, you know, if I said it in the fan cam, blood, and you get me, it's like for once, because normally me and this brother's always on the same page, and recently we've kind of, you get me, but it's like me and DT was on the exact same page, blood, this week, because it's like his fan cam was just like mine, blood, and it's not like I can say what he's saying, because we're doing our thing, and if you actually look at the timings, blood, I can't watch his one, film it, export it, put it out, and have it like for like. Bro, me and him it was basically like watching me and him at the same. It's like me and him said the same thing, blood. You get me? Xhaka, the only time he can play that ball is first time. He cannot play the ball across to Louise if he does not play that ball first time, blood. Yeah? That's his first fuck up. Yeah? He controls the ball. Yeah? Then this fucking idiot, yeah, looks over before he makes the pass, blood. So he sees Chris Wood in his peripheral vision, yeah? He sees this brother is there, blood, and then you still try and make that pass, blood, yeah? If you have David Luiz looking at you, shaking his head, then you have seriously fucked up, blood, yeah? Because the clownery, I don't even know if there's a word called clownery, yeah? I'm going to insert this word into the dictionary, blood, and insert this word into people's vocabulary, blood. The clownery of that fucking man in that situation astounds me, blood. No footballer, yeah, with a footballing brain is going to do that move, blood. Yeah? No one in their right frame of mind is doing that, bro. I do not understand how you can put any blame on Leno. The only thing Leno should have done, for me personally, he shouldn't have passed to Xhaka.
That's it.
Because Xhaka, the amount of mistakes this brother has made, blood, I think he's made 8 critical mistakes leading to goals, red cards, or something in recent times. If you look at his whole career, blood, at Arsenal, it's just fuck up after fuck up after fuck up. Like, he apologized yesterday, yeah, and I quote tweeted. I didn't even quote tweet his one. I quote tweeted the Arsenal tweet off the Arsenal official account, and I said, "I'm having deja vu here, people. You get me? Apology after apology after apology for the same shit, blood. You get me?" And then somebody tried to come straight away. "Oh, didn't you apologize for your situation last week with Mel?" But the thing with me is, the difference with me and that situation is I'm not going to get myself in that problem again. I've learned from that, and I know that, you understand, that's something that I don't touch on. You get me? So I learned from my mistake. This brother does not learn from his mistakes, blood. I will be shocked if we make top 4 with that man in the team, blood. Do you understand? Since he's come to this club, we've fallen out of Champions League, bro. He came and we was in Champions League. Now, since he's been here, we've been out, blood. Yeah? This is why I say when people get carried away with him, blood, he has this mistake in him. He will not get mistakes out of his game. When you lot are getting carried away and running away with it, I'm like, brother, take your time with it. Do you understand? Take your time with it. You're a big Xhaka supporter. How can you defend him in that situation?
So what my problem is, right? So Xhaka did fuck up. Yes, I am saying that 1,000%. Once he got the ball, he should not have played that ball that he did. He looked over, he saw the man. He should not have done that. 10,000%. However, that whole situation could have been completely avoided, which is the point that I was trying to make, which is where Leno comes into play. Leno can see everything in front of him. He can see the whole situation. He can see the whole field in front of him. Xhaka comes to try provide an option because that's how they're instructed to play. We're instructed to play from behind, from the back. We start from the goalkeeper and all that. Leno, his feet have been shady in some instances. He hasn't been good in playing out of the back in some of the instances. So it's on Leno then. Xhaka coming to provide that option. It's on Leno to make that decision to either pass it to Xhaka or kick it away. Leno made the wrong decision right there. So that's Leno's involvement in that situation, if you were to ask me for my opinion. But once Xhaka did get the ball, yeah, he fucked up. Why the hell he passed after he looked and he saw someone? I have no idea. I literally have no idea.
So you say Leno can see the picture, he can see what's in front of him, he can see the play. He doesn't make the pass to Xhaka unless Xhaka comes to the ball. So that should take Leno out of the equation because Xhaka should, you say, because I'm coming with all your things now, because I proper listen. I'm doing up Robbie. Yeah. When Robbie used to interview me.
Can I respond to that?
Yeah, you can after. Well, let me finish though. Like, I'm doing up Robbie where when I'll say something to him, he'll take everything in and then he'll come with the, you get me, the counter attack. I'm calling it counter attack. Whatever the actual terminology is, I don't give a fuck, blood. I'm calling it the counter attack because you've come and I've caught you now and I'm coming now on the break, blood. You get me? So you said Leno can see the play, yeah. But like I said, if Xhaka doesn't come into that situation, Leno don't play him the ball. So for me, that takes out Leno. Then you said, we are told to play out from the back. If Xhaka sees that there's 3 men, yeah, on the peripheral, yeah, there's 3 men on the edge of the box, blood, around the 18-yard box, yeah. He should know his move should be away from goal, not towards goal. Do you understand? If he doesn't bring himself toward the ball, that situation doesn't happen. That goal doesn't occur. We get to half-time, 1-0 up, blood. You get me? That's why I'm saying I don't even think Leno can have any blame in this, blood, because it's not. And then you say Leno's been shaky with his feet. Mm-hmm. He played the ball straight to Xhaka. There was nothing wrong with the ball that he played him. Yeah. He played it to him where Xhaka could even play the ball first time to Luis and not take the touch. So the ball was fine. Mm-hmm. So everything you've said there, bang. So what now?
So we're
getting into it this week, blood. You understand?
Your counter when you were saying that Xhaka is going towards the keeper.
If he doesn't make the movement toward Leno not playing the ball. His movement should have been to go towards the halfway line, not come towards the 18-yard box. He's supposed to go the other way.
But that's on the person with the ball at his feet, right? To make the decision. You make the right instance.
No, but Leno had the ball, and where he had the ball, there was no press from the Burnley team. So he's evaluating the situation. He's looking where to play the ball. Do you understand? He's looking which is the best option. Xhaka's come in.
Yeah.
So now Leno's like, all right, cool, boom. You get me? Mm-hmm. Because Leno probably thinks he's going to pop it first time. Mm-hmm. Because the only option, if Xhaka receives the ball, is to pop it first time, blood. When he touches it, looks. So he looks and sees the man, blood. Then he play. You can't, there's no blame for Leno, bro. That situation doesn't happen if Xhaka doesn't come to the ball, blood. In my opinion.
Yeah, I feel there is some. Leno deserves a bit of the blame there.
Because it's not even like Leno played him a shaky ball. In recent weeks, Leno's feet have been fucking, even in recent years, blood, the whole time Leno's been here. His feet are dodgy, blood. Good, yeah. He can't pick a man out from a goal kick. It is what it is, blood. You get me? Yeah. He's not like Emmy, where Emmy can just pick his man with a throw. You get me? He can kick. He can do his thing, blood. Leno's not that guy, bro. But there was nothing wrong with the ball he played, Xhaka, blood. Do you understand? I just don't get your thought process on that situation. But then,
yeah, go ahead. Good.
Now go on.
No, I was just going to say that it could have been avoided by Leno.
You get me? But then we get to half time. Boom, second half. You understand? Arteta's changes, blood. You get me? This is what keeps me on the fence with this man. This is why I don't. You get me? When we went on that little run, I was like, yo, I've seen this, blood. You get me? Like, let me just relax, blood, and not get carried away like you, man. Because it's shit like that. You're taking off Odegaard. This is like, you took off Odegaard, yeah, and then he put Willian in the 10. And then he takes Willian off.
No, wait.
And then he puts on some... And then...
Did he put like a Z in the 10? Initially?
No, he put Willian into the 10. Yeah. Abba went left.
Oh, and then like a Z went up.
Laka was down. Get me?
Yep,
Yeah.
Yep.
Because when he took off Odegaard and put on Laka.
Z,
yeah. So he's put fucking Willian in the 10 then. Yeah. Taking Odegaard out the 10. Yeah. And Odegaard, he weren't like doing a madness, but he was keeping things ticking. You get me? Then he puts Willian in the 10. Yeah. 5 minutes later, he takes off Willian. You get me? So it's a wasted substitution. You get me? Martinelli could have come on. There's other man there that could have come on, blood. On the bench, we had Bellerin, Gabriel, Ceballos, Laka, Pepe, El Neni, Martinelli, Matt Ryan, and Holding. You get me? Martinelli, nowhere to be seen again. Do you understand? Then he brings off Willian. When I'm not even too sure, like, if he should have brought off Willian at that point. You get me? Like, I would have maybe taken off Saka. Like, I know Saka, he's at, like, he was having a bit of a shaky game, but he's got that in him where he's like Aubameyang, blood. You're scared to take their man off because you know he's got a moment in him. You get me? So it's like you don't know that. So I get why he's kept on Saka, but I think that was the wrong move again. You get me? And then he puts on Ceballos, blood. Do you understand? He takes off Partey and puts on Ceballos, blood, and leaves Xhaka on there, blood. You get me? Like what's the thought process, blood? Do you understand? Then obviously when Pepe came on, I personally believe Pepe changed the game. I think when Pepe came on, we looked more dangerous. I think that's when we started to fucking come. And Burnley started to sit back. And the chances started to open him. Like, because Pepe was just running the line. He was on the left. He was on the right. He was in the fucking 10. He was in the fucking 9. He was moving mad with it. He was popping up everywhere. That's how he got into the fucking... Because if you look at the charts when he fucking missed it, he's on the right, won it, plays it, and runs like fucking... It was like watching Henry back in the day when he used to play it from the left and then run in. And then Pires would play it across. Boom. You understand? He was with a possessed, blood. He changed that. For me, he put like impotent. He put impetus in that game. He gave us that drive, blood. Do you understand? Because it was kind of going a bit flat. When Odegaard came off, it was kind of flat. You get me? It was flat, bro. It was just Tierney, really, that was flying down the wing at that point. There weren't really no creativity, blood. Do you understand? Then, obviously, the handball, blood. Yeah? There was 2 handballs, yeah? In that instant, blood. But the second one, yeah? The second one.
I don't get that.
Yeah? It's beyond, like, it's beyond belief, bro. And then, I say this all the time, blood. We have to remember who the head of the referees is, blood. Yeah?
Mike Riley.
That man is the reason why we lost at Old Trafford in our 49th game. He is the reason why. If you watch that game, I could put highlights up of that game on my Twitter. Yeah? Furthermore, by the time this is out, the highlights will be up on back again. Yeah? Bro, the fuckery that went down in that game, yeah? R.I.P. Reyes. They tried to kill him then. They tried to take his legs. Ashley Cole. The challenges. Vieira. I couldn't believe what I was watching, bro. And then they have the audacity to make this man the head of the referees, blood. You got Chris Foy coming out and saying that it was the right decision not to give the penalty, blood. What fucking planet is man living on, blood? Do you understand? It was like basketball, bro. It was like, I know the NBA All-Star game's on, blood. Like, does Donny want to play in the game, blood? Because that was like one of the best blocks. Like, does he want to be a guard?
Sergi Ibaka style?
Do you understand? Does he want to be a point guard? The way this Donny was out there, like, blood, hands wide open, bro. Do you understand? Like he's fucking trying to flag down a fucking cab in Times Square, dog. Trying to flag down a cab in Trafalgar Square. What the fuck, blood? Tell me what the handball rule is, sir.
No, that I don't get it. And I mean immediately for them to respond immediately and say proximity, shut the fuck up. That is clear handball. It was not in a natural position. It hit his fucking hand. I don't get it. I don't know what it is now.
Are we in North Korea?
Right. I mean, it looks like it. It seems
because
like it.
They're muting Arteta.
Yeah.
He's talking about the penalty halfway through the interview because obviously when you film live, it's a bit ahead. You get me? Of the stream when you see it on the TV.
Yeah,
so
time
when
to
you
cut
say
off,
something, they can quickly.
Couple seconds.
Do you understand? They got like a little 3-second gap where they can cut up your claw, and if you swear, if it's a funny swear, they'll leave it in. You get me? If it's a mad one, then they'll try and bleep it. You get me? And Arteta was basically implying corruption.
Yeah.
And they're muting, man. You get me? They're muting, man. They're not letting man talk off. Like, bro, they can't mute us, you know. They can't mute this, blood.
Yeah.
You man are
Thank you,
corrupt.
fucking Lord.
You man are corrupt, blood. From top to bottom, blood. Do you understand? That man that was in the fucking VAR booth, yeah, that this weekend for the Arsenal game, should never go near a VAR screen, a football pitch in his fucking life. He shouldn't even, like, that referee, yeah, fucking William,
Was it Atkinson?
fucking, what's this pussy's name, blood?
Let me get it for you. I will have it for you.
What's his name, blood?
2 seconds. This is my app that I get.
What's his name, blood? My mind's gone blank. I'm looking at this pussy right now.
His name is.
I'm looking at him right now. What's his name, blood?
Andre Mariner.
Andre Mariner, blood. Should never referee a game in his life, blood. Yeah? Never in his life should he referee a game. I cannot believe what I witnessed, yeah? I cannot believe it. That early in the morning as well, blood.
Yeah.
Yeah? Just ruined the weekend, blood. Do you understand?
First game.
Now I want to get into your Pepe comments, blood. You're telling me blame Pepe, blood.
No,
You're telling me Pepe deserves as much blame as Xhaka.
That's not what I said.
Yeah, you did.
I said Pepe deserves heat.
Why?
So,
Where's Saka's heat?
So what's it
You
called?
had no heat for Saka.
So I'll explain why. So
Why?
Pepe,
Saka missed 2. Saka, it could have been 2-0 before that stupidness happened. And then we still would have been in front. Do you understand? Why does Pepe change the game?
I'll explain why. Can I explain it?
Straight after that miss, he lick off the fucking crossbar with the fucking on his right foot.
It was almost the penalty.
So
Penalty
the confidence weren't gone. How does Pepe deserve any blame in this game?
So I was asking
Any
why
heat as well.
I was asking why Pepe isn't getting any heat because the mistakes at the back is conceding goals, right? Is you let goals in. The mistake for our front guys is not scoring the goals. They're the ones that win us the games. Pepe is one of our front players. He's one of our attacking players. He had that moment to erase everything that happened in the game. It was, I believe, if I remember correctly, it was like 83rd minute, 82nd minute. He had that moment in the 82nd minute to win us the game right there. And to be honest, I mean, it was a tap-in. It was a tap-in. I think it came through the defender's, might have come through the defender's leg, but it was a tap-in, easy chance. And he missed it. And that's why I was saying, hey, Xhaka did make a mistake. Xhaka's mistake because he was in the defensive area of the field. If he makes a mistake, we concede a goal. In possession, when we are attacking, if an attacker makes a mistake, it's not scoring goals type of deal. So that's why I was just asking, why isn't Pepe getting heat? I have nothing against Pepe or anything like that.
Yeah, you do.
Saka did. No, nothing. I literally have nothing against him. Nothing personal, nothing. I had him in my lineup. As you can, that was tweeted out. I have nothing against him whatsoever.
You probably put him in so you could drop him Thursday.
No, not even. But yeah, that was my point with the Pepe thing. That it's the
What
mistake
about
for
Ceballos?
strikers.
He hit the post in the last second.
But that was not.
Where's his blame?
That was not a tap-in. That was not an easy chance.
Where's
Pepe,
his blame?
But can you at least?
Where's
agree
Saka's
that,
blame?
Can you at least? Agree
Saka
that
was a
Pepe-
tap in. Where's Saka's?
That was early on in the game. I believe Saka's was the first half. If I'm not
it don't matter
mistaken,
when it is in the game.
Mistaken.
2-0
But we had
the game.
time.
2-0 game's done.
I get that, but when the Saka thing happened, we had time to fix that wrong. If I'm not mistaken, that happened in the 25th minute, 25th minute or somewhere there, the Saka thing, the Saka miss, and we had the whole game to fix it. So that was my whole point on the Pepe thing.
Pepe deserves no heat.
There's
None
nothing personal,
whatsoever.
nothing.
Man should have had a penalty. Bare things, blood. You're trying to say put heat on Pepe. Pepe should have had a penalty, blood.
For that miss, I mean,
Deserves
it's
no
nothing
heat.
personal.
The man should have had a penalty. The man had one flipping cleared off the line. Bloody, you mad?
All right, I guess we'll beg to differ. Attackers'
Are you crazy?
mistakes are missing chances, and Pepe in my
Granit
in my
Xhaka
opinion,
is the
missed a chance.
reason why everything went left. Yeah, is the reason why everything, because there was nothing. Burnley were dead. They weren't even pressing.
We could have won that game
They
in
were
the
dead.
82nd minute. Troopz.
Yeah, it don't
we could have
matter.
won that game.
It don't matter. Pepe don't get no fucking blame. Yeah, none whatsoever.
All right.
You give blame when it's it's deserved.
All right.
He don't deserve no blame.
Okay.
You crazy.
But I stated why I blame Pepe. That's what.
I'll give you some stats, yeah? Burnley have enjoyed just one win in their last 10 games in all competitions. 5 draws and 4 defeats. After winning 3 in a row directly before that. So you see what I'm saying, blood? These men ain't won in 9 games, yeah? And we can't even go there and just, you get me? Arsenal have kept only 1 clean sheet in their last 11 games in all competitions. 0-0 versus Man United in January. After keeping 5 in a row directly before that. Burnley have drawn 5 consecutive home games for the 3rd time in their history. After a run of 6 games ending in April 1936, after a run of 5 ending in October 1997. Now, Bukayo Saka, you get me? We have to salute him as well. We for me, he fuck up, but we have to salute him as well. You get me?
Doing bits the whole season.
I got a Saka stat. You get me? Bukayo Saka is the 2nd youngest player to reach 50 Premier League appearances for Arsenal at 19 years and 182 days old.
Fabregas? Behind Fabregas, probably? Right?
He's the youngest.
Right? It would be Fabregas.
It's probably, yeah, Cecil Wilshere.
Yeah.
They could be next, blood. I got a stat for Abba. Obviously, Abba got a goal. You get me? Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang has now scored more goals against Burnley, 8, than any other English team in his career. And he's also scored one. And he's also scored one for them. The winner. You get me? Fucking earlier at fucking Emirates, blood. Bullshit. Willian has now provided more Premier League assists this season than any other Arsenal player. Willian has 5. Smith-Rowe's got 4. Laka's got 2. Saka's got 2. Bellerin, Ceballos, and Xhaka also have 2 assists, blood. Willian has also provided back-to-back assists in a Premier League game as well. First time, obviously, he got one against Leicester.
Yep.
And yesterday. Granit Xhaka has made more errors leading to goals, 2, than the entire Arsenal team combined this season, 1, in the Premier League. You get me? There's one for you little Xhaka fanboys. You get me? I got more for you Xhaka fanboys. Don't worry, blood. I'm coming for that.
This is selective.
Get me? I'm coming for him, blood. You understand? Most errors leading to goals amongst outfield players in the Premier League since 2017. Yes, it's 2016, 2017, yeah? Granit Xhaka, 8. Cedric Suarez, 5. Ben Mee, 5. Simon Francis, 5. Nicholas Otamendi, 5. He has at least 3 more than the next player, blood. Do you understand? Look at the players he's being named with. Like, yeah, I like Cedric, yeah, but like, look, Cedric, Ben Mee, Simon fucking Francis, and Otamendi. We know how shit Otamendi was at City, blood. Do you understand? Like, this is why I tell people, like, brother, as long as Granit Xhaka is in that midfield, yeah, alongside Partey, like, brother, shit's going left, blood. Do you understand? Partey cannot carry him. Like, Partey's got enough to carry, blood. You want to add Xhaka onto that, blood. Do you understand?
Yeah, I can't defend you, Granit, on that stat.
Like, bro, it's just unbelievable, blood. Unbelievable, blood. I mean, Arsenal have failed to beat Burnley in their last 3 Premier League meetings, having won the previous 10 fixtures in a row. Burnley are unbeaten against us in 3 games, blood. Do you understand? Like, it is crazy, blood. You get me? Apparently, Lacazette, he didn't create a chance nor attempt a shot after coming on in the 63rd minute.
Really?
Yeah, that's what they're saying, blood. You get me? But, do you understand? That's enough stats, blood. You get me? That's enough, blood. I can't even start to fucking get into this shit, blood. You get me? We had 15 shots, bro. 3 on target.
Yeah, that one.
3 on target, blood.
It was all us all game.
We sit in 10th now. You get me? 2 points behind Villa, who have a game in hand. You get me? So that could go to 5. You understand? We're now, what? We're now 8 points off top 4 and, sorry, 9 points. 9 points. I was looking at Everton. 9 points off top 4 and Everton have a game in hand. So, you get me? We could go even further behind, blood, top 4, if Everton win their game in hand. Do you understand? Shit's just not looking good for Arsenal, if we're being totally realistic. We got a big game midweek coming up against Olympiacos. We will touch on that in due time. But, yeah, man, like I said, shit is not looking good for Arsenal in the Premier League, blood. You get me? I mean, 10th in the league, 27 games played, blood. Do you understand? 11 wins, 5 draws, 11 defeats, blood. Plus 7 goal difference, blood. You get me? We're in March, bro. You understand? Like,
same amount of losses as wins.
Are you still fully behind Arteta? Before we move on to the other games, I just want to know, like, are you still fully behind him?
I don't even know. It's a roller coaster with him. With me, honestly, it's week in, week out. He shows signs, then he goes back to his fucking old ways. This one was disappointing. This one was. I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm behind him. Yeah, I guess I'm behind him. Not as loud and proud, but I'm behind him because that's all we have right now.
Well, I'm on the fence. You get me? But you get me? Maybe you need some coffee to wake you up, blood.
I certainly do.
Do you understand?
I certainly do.
Like, you get me? We have a sponsor, blood.
Right?
You get me? Like, the first time since January 8th, blood. Like, I think the sales team went on holiday, blood. Do you understand? I don't know where the fuck they were, blood. Like, bare
this game.
Bare holograms were upstairs, blood. You understand? Bare holograms just walking around, like, I don't know, like, what they were doing, blood. Maybe they were doing Miami Beach, like fucking Dave, blood. You get me? Don't have a clue. I never had a clue, brother. You get me? But we have a sponsor this week. You get me? Black Rifle Coffee Company. You get me? Czar's a big coffee drinker. You understand? He is a Black Rifle coffee drinker. You get me? I'm going to give you some details on these, man. You get me? Black Rifle Coffee Company is a veteran-owned coffee company serving premium coffee to people who love America. Veteran CEO and founder Ivan Hafer spent over 7 years on the ground overseas with U.S. Special Forces and as a CIA contractor. Ivan even modified his gun trucks during the invasion of Iraq to grind coffee anywhere. So, This brother loves coffee so much, yeah. When he was looking for Saddam, yeah. When he was looking for Saddam, yeah, he had an AK in one hand, yeah, and he had a coffee in the other, blood. And man was there just doing a Michael Dapper, blood. Screw up! Pop, 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 pop! Don't drop my coffee, blood. Doing up Kermit the Frog, blood. They're like, imagine, I can imagine him, you know, like spraying a man, yeah, and then doing Kermit.
Don't drop my black rifle.
You get me? Like, get me? Which black rifle does he prefer? I think that's the question, blood. I think that is the real question, blood. You get me? But BRCC is continually committed to supporting veteran law enforcement and first responder causes. In 2020, Black Rifle Coffee donated more than 6 million cups of coffee to deployed soldiers, law enforcement, and medical workers through their signature Buy a Bag, Give a Bag initiative. You get me? They import high-quality coffee beans from all around the world and roast 5 days a week at facilities in Manchester, I think that's Tennessee, and Salt Lake City, which is in Utah. Mm-hmm. You get me? See, I'm learning, blood. You get me? You understand? Obviously, unfortunately, like I said, it's in Manchester. Yeah. You get me? So, boy, you get me? It is what it is, blood. You get me? But the team at Black Coffee Rifle is continually researching and experimenting with new roasting methods and coffee origins. You get me? The best way to enjoy Black Rifle coffee is by joining the coffee club. You pick your perfect roast, how much and when you want delivered to your door, and we take care of the rest. It's free to sign up, and you get free shipping, discounts on partner brands, and early access to new products and club exclusive products. Go to blackriflecoffee.com/Troopz and use code Troopz today and get the freshest coffee in America shipped to you. That's blackriflecoffee.com and use code Troopz today and get the freshest coffee in America shipped to your doorstep, blood. You get me? Now, big up Black Rifle. Big up Mr. Ivan as well with his other black rifle. You get me? I have a black rifle, but it's not that kind of rifle. Yeah, feel me? We had to get that one in there, blood. You get me? The big game of the weekend went down at the Etihad Stadium. First versus second. The Manchester Derby. Blue versus red. Football manager versus PE teacher. Pep versus Ole. Man United taking on Man City. And it was a result that nobody saw coming, blood. It was like Randy Orton just came out of nowhere, blood. Okay, yo, boom! Man City 0. Manchester United 2. That victory made Ole Gunnar Solskjaer the first the first Man United manager to win 3 games. His first 3 games away from home in a row at the Etihad or Main Road, as it previously was known as. I was shocked beyond belief, blood.
So
beyond belief. You said 4-0 with your chest.
they want my neck. They want my neck.
They want your head on a stick in the middle of Old Trafford. You get me? To say the least, blood. That's how the Man United fans are looking for Xhaha, blood.
Oh my!
I'm sure when I go back to London, they'll be like, yo, did you bring my man? Yo, where's my man?
Looking for me?
If I buck any Man United fans in London, yo, where's my man, Troopz? You get me? But Man United making a quick start, blood. 30 seconds in, Tony Martial getting a penalty. Absolute stupidity from Gabriel Jesus, blood. I mean, you've got about 5 men around Martial at that moment in time, and he's just taking him out, blood. Like, clear as day, blood.
What's your number 9 doing in that area?
He was very overzealous. You get me? It's a derby, and obviously you're pumped up in it. It's a derby. You're pumped up. You want to put in that extra because that's what the fans, that's what we want from our players. So Man City fans want Jesus to go that extra mile. You get me? Leave a foot in. Them kind of thing there. You get me? But he went a bit too, he got a bit too overexcited, blood. You get me? And then Fernandes doing what Fernandes does. You get me? I think Edison could have done a bit better, blood, because he got a hand on it. I think if he got a stronger hand, then maybe he could have saved it. But literally after that, Man United went into their shell. It was all City, blood. It was literally all City. But I will say that it was all City, but there wasn't no clear-cut chances created from City. It was a lot of, when they got to the final third, it would die. You get me? Man United were defending very, very well, blood. You understand? Shaw, Lindelof, Maguire, and Wan-Bissaka. And a big decision from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer at the start of the game to drop De Gea for Henderson in goal, and that is the first time De Gea has not taken part in a Manchester derby started since Wayne Rooney scored that famous bicycle kick back in 2011. Because obviously he wasn't at the club at that time, blood. He signed the next year.
If I'm not mistaken, he just had a kid. He's stuck in Spain.
Is he stuck in Spain
with his lady? If I'm not mistaken, he missed the midweek game.
Is that why?
Yeah.
So he wasn't dropped.
Yep. No.
Okay.
He had a kid.
So don't worry about that, people. You get me. But like Henderson, you get me. A great performance from him, and getting a clean sheet away at the Etihad, blood. You get me. Man City's lineup though, blood. It kind of had me a bit like, You get me? Like, really? I was surprised that Foden didn't start. You get me? I thought they would have maybe gone with Sterling down the middle and then gone with Foden and Mahrez on the flanks.
No, not number 9. No Jesus.
Yeah, I thought because Pep does that. He puts in the false 9. He puts in a fake 9, blood. He puts in a false 9. You get me? So I was expecting to see Sterling maybe start down the middle, blood. You get me? I was very shocked to see Foden not start. And then the goal of the game, Luke Shaw with a great goal, blood. You understand? Henderson played it out quick to him. He just ran, little 1-2 with Rashford. And then Edison, no chance on that. You get me? Man United get the win. They go back into second. They are now 11 points behind Man City. There was 14 before that. If Man City had won, they would have gone 17 clear. Now United are 11 behind their local rivals. Man City's first loss in 28 games, blood. Do you understand? 28 games without defeat, blood. Man City were beaten for the first time since November 2020, which was a 2-0 defeat against Jack's boys, Tottenham.
Yep.
Ending a run of 28 games without defeat across all competitions for Pep Guardiola's side. Man United have won 3 consecutive away games in all competitions against Man City for the first time since a run of 4 between November 1993 and November 2000. Amongst managers, Man City's Pep Guardiola has faced more than 3 times across all competitions as a top-flight boss. Solskjaer is the only one to have beaten the Spaniard 4 times. More often than he has lost to Guardiola. Nice. So he's won 4 and Pep's won 3.
So Ole wants to play City every week.
Bro, that's why I said to you, like, when I said, if you clock in the last podcast, I said to you, yo, Solskjaer normally, he knows how to play the derby, blood. You understand? That's one thing I will give him, blood. You get me? He does know how to win the derby, blood. But yeah, I don't really think that will affect City, blood, from winning the title. Yeah. It's just bragging rights for Man United. That's all it is, really and truly. Richard and Judy. That's all it is, people. You get me? But disappointing for Man City to get the defeat. I thought they would have gone through the whole season without defeat now. Like, I don't think
all the way to the end.
Yeah, I don't think they would have won every game. But I thought they would have maybe drew a couple.
Even after they were mathematically confirmed as champions.
Definitely,
last couple ones.
Definitely, because they can't really beat a points tally this year, so there's no records to go for. When you ain't got no records to go for and you win something, just kind of like it's done now, innit? Yeah. You get me? They'll kind of more concentrate on the Champions League. You get me? Because obviously they're still in the FA Cup, they're in the Carabao Cup final against Jack's boys. You get me? So you understand? What else was a big game? The big game goes down today. Obviously, we drop it Monday, which is Chelsea-Everton. But I'm looking at the fixtures on the weekend. Oh, yes, here we go, blood. Here's one for your Clark, blood. Liverpool 0. Fulham 1. Now, Liverpool have lost. Do you remember that Klopp gift? That was me. That was me on the account, by the way, earlier. They've lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They've lost 6, blood. Do you understand? They are the first champions to lose 6 in a row at home, blood. Fulham going there and getting, in my opinion, a deserved victory, blood. I think the performances of Areola, fantastic. Anderson, his what's his name? Henderson next to him, Lookman, William, Lamina. That goal, yeah. Banger, blood.
Corner.
Do you understand?
Right in the fucking side.
Absolute banger, blood. Areola making a great save from Jota.
Yep.
That was a fucking...
That was right after halftime, right?
Mm-hmm. You get me? Liverpool looking very shaky. I was fucking baffed at the lineup, blood.
The arrogance.
The lineup had me like... He dropped Trent, probably deservedly so, blood, but Nico Williams got the run around. Like, Lookman put him on a piece of toast and just started spreading his Clark, blood. Spreading him like butter. Like butter, blood. You get me? It was a mad thing, blood. Lookman had him on toast, bro. Literally. He was smoking him. He put him in bongs, Rizzlers, everything, blood. It was madness, like. I couldn't, like, the lineup just, I just looked at it and I was like, what? Like, what is Klopp thinking, blood? You get me? Fulham have been on good form, blood. Obviously, they was unlucky to lose to Tottenham, blood. You get me? That Lamina incident, I don't know how that wasn't, I don't know how they fucking disallowed that. That's bullshit, blood. You get me? VAR, again, not doing their job. You get me? And seeing how Fulham have played in recent weeks, I thought that Liverpool would have gone a bit stronger, especially how they've been playing at home, blood. You understand? Yeah, everyone's been going there and putting them in splits, blood. You get me? And I don't know, man, what is happening to Liverpool?
Yeah, that was. I have no idea, but I mean, the arrogance of Klopp to make that many changes
7
at one go and fucking not take this seriously when you have been. I mean, he's. I think they've only won. They won once in their last five Premier League games, and you're putting out a weak ass lineup like that. He deserves it. He really does deserve it.
Liverpool have lost 6 consecutive home league games, their longest ever such run. while they are the first side to lose 6 in a row at home, in a row on home soil in the Premier League since Huddersfield Town in 2019. They are on that bad of Huddersfield, dog.
They were one of the worst teams to ever be in the.
One of the worst, blood, when they went back down.
Yeah.
One of the worst, blood. This is the levels that Liverpool have dropped to
Same sentence.
at Anfield, blood. You get me? And I said that the not having fans thing will affect Liverpool, blood. They're a team that they rely. Well, not rely, but
They feed off.
It benefits them. You get me? Fulham are unbeaten in their last 8 Premier League away games. 2 wins and 6 draws.
Jesus.
Their longest run without defeat on the road in their top flight history. This is their longest run, blood.
8.
Mm-hmm. Liverpool's 6 league defeats at Anfield in 2020-2021 is their most in a single campaign since 1953, which is also 6, when the Reds finished bottom of the top flight.
Jesus, and the season ain't even over. How many games they have left? Like 10.
Scott Parker. Let's talk about Scott Parker. I don't think enough light is being shone on that young manager. You get me? I think he has done amazing things. I think in the January transfer window, he went out and got what he wanted. You get me? If you look at the team they had at the start of the season and you look at the team they've had since mid-January, early Feb, it's a complete different team, blood. You get me? They have really picked up form, blood. You get me? They're now level on points with Brighton. Brighton still above them, better goal difference, and Brighton have a game in hand. But they're also only a point behind Newcastle now. You get me? So they've dragged... Newcastle was already in it, but they've dragged Brighton into that relegation battle, bud. Maupai, you're a cheat. I hope Brighton get relegated.
It's in play.
If they get relegated, that meme is going to run. Ty is going viral, bro. He is, bro. Oh my God, blood. Like, unbelievable scenes if Brighton were to go down, blood. I put out a tweet earlier. Well, not earlier, like a couple weeks back. And I said, like, who would go down? Brighton, Fulham, or Newcastle? People said Fulham. I personally think. I thought Newcastle. I think Fulham will stay up. I thought Newcastle will go down. But now, the way Brighton are playing at home, they've won 1 in 17 at home, blood. Do you understand? I think Brighton are gone. I think Brighton are fucked.
They swap places with Fulham?
Yep. I think Newcastle got more in their squad to keep them up than Brighton, blood. And the run of form that Fulham are on, Fulham are ready to smoke anyone. And especially getting that win away at Anfield, the champions, because they're the champions right now. Even though they've lost 6 in a row, blood, for Fulham to go there and get that victory, blood, it is going to boost egos and confidence beyond belief, blood. Yep. Do you understand? They are ready to run through fucking brick walls, blood. Do you understand? They are ready to run through brick walls, blood.
Still beating Liverpool.
You get me? Like, outstanding from Fulham, blood. Absolutely outstanding, blood. And we were saying about Brighton, blood. You get me? That draws us perfectly in because, you get me, Leicester, you get me, who jumped into second with their victory over Brighton. Obviously, Man United went above them because they beat City. Brighton won, Leicester City 2. I saw someone tweet off the Back Again account. That weren't me, because fuck Brighton, blood. Are Brighton cursed? Because when I watched the game, and I kind of think they are, blood, because Lallana getting his first goal for Brighton. You understand? Then he hit the post. You get me? Yeah. Then they had a goal disallowed. Maupai just offside. Yep. Then they hit the... I think something else happened again after that, blood. Because there was them 3, and I'm sure there was another incident, blood.
The gross... No, that was the Lallana header.
I think they would have... But they might have been the 3 incidents, blood. And then literally, boom. Iheanacho, lovely ball from Tielemans. You get me? And then what the fuck was the keeper doing on the second goal, blood? He come out trying to catch Corona. He missed it. And then you get me, Amati with only his second goal. His second ever goal for Leicester City, blood. You get me? Like I said, that victory put Leicester into second. until United went to City and put City in a bong. Leicester are currently sitting in third now after United's win. 1 point behind United, 12 off Man City, but they are currently 6 clear of Chelsea. But Chelsea and Everton play tonight. You get me? So that's going to be an interesting one. Let me give you some stats on that one as well, brother. Yeah, quickly. Leicester have faced Brighton more often in the Premier League without ever losing than they have any other opponent in the competition. 8 games, 6 wins, 2 draws. Brighton have dropped 17 points from winning positions in the Premier League this season. Their most in a single campaign in the competition. Only Southampton 18 have dropped more than the Seagulls in 2020-21. And finally, no side has won fewer home points in the Premier League than Brighton this season, 10. While Leicester have won 4 more on the road than any other side so far this term, 34. Brighton in big trouble, blood.
Yeah.
You get me? I hope they do get relegated. Malpai is a cheat. You get me?
Get him
Fuck
down
that
to
man
the
there.
championship.
Big up my brother Ty every time. You already know. Jack's boys. Hitting form just in time for the North fucking London derby.
Looking forward to that.
Tottenham 4, Crystal Palace 1. And also, Gareth Bale hitting form in time
Back.
for the North London derby.
They wanted him gone.
Yeah, they wanted his head on a stick. And now they want his name on a shirt. You get me? Not R.I.P. They want it on the back. Before you lot try to say, because you know about name on a shirt, you get me? If you're from my type of environment, you know what with it. So I know you're going to try to come. Oh, cancel Troopz. He wants to Bale dead. Nah. They want him on the back, blood. You get me? A great performance from Tottenham. We have to be real. I watched that game. That's the reason why I didn't want to come in, because I was just like, for fuck's sake, blood. Do you understand? Great assists from Kane. The second one I'm talking about, the header back across the bell. The first one, it was just absolute calamity from you get me? Absolutely calamity from Crystal Palace on the right hand side. Kane's got himself in, slid ball, Bell's wide open, he ain't missing that, blood. You get me? But a great header from Christian Benteke, blood. That was like old school Benteke, blood. That was like Aston Villa Benteke, blood. When he was there with Grealish, when Grealish was just coming through, and Bonglo was still kicking ball, them man there. That was prime Benteke. Bang on half time as well, blood. The exact time you would want to get a goal if you're losing, and the exact time you would not want a goal if you're as a Tottenham fan. You get me? Because that changes the whole dynamic of the game. Well, it really didn't, to be honest, blood. Because Tottenham came out on smoke, blood. You get me? And then a lovely ball across from Reguilon, and then, you get me? The assist is back again. You understand? Kane set up Bell again, 2-1. And then that goal from Kane.
Him hitting his first time there.
Brother, even I was in my yard. I was like, oh, shit. I was like, shit, blood. Like, fuck, blood. I've got this pussy old expressions coming on next episode, blood. Like, this guy's going to come on with chest, bro. Like, fuck it. I might make you do that by yourself, dog.
No.
I might make you do that by yourself, blood. I got to butt that pussy in a couple of weeks when I go back to London, blood. If I go back to London with a fucking L, yeah, I'm going to be smoking L's, holding L's.
Yeah, you got to deal with him in person.
As he says, blood, it's peak. You get me?
It's peak.
But that goal was outstanding from the bastard. Fucking standing, blood. You get me? And then Son and Kane with another assist. That broke the record. They have the most record. They have the record now for the most assists between a pairing.
Oh, okay.
They have the most assists now, blood. You get me? Them man, they're looking good.
Just another one that I thought played really well in that game, Lucas Moura.
Yeah, he was on
Lucas Moura
smoke.
played very well.
Yeah, he was on smoke, blood. You get me? But that victory took Tottenham to, I believe, 2 points within
the top 4 mix, right?
the top 4. I think it put them 2 points away from Chelsea. Yes, it did. They are 2 points behind Chelsea. Obviously, Chelsea and Everton play. Jack, how you feeling about Tottenham, blood?
I was down and out about, 4 weeks ago? They turned it around. I was out on Mourinho. I was donezo. It was boring to watch. This Gareth Bale, I thought he was done for it too. I thought he wanted to be on the golf course.
Yeah.
And I couldn't blame him. He had a good career. But he's come the resurgence.
You think it took him? You think because he's been out for a long time, it took him a bit of a while to get back up,
Possibly.
running.
But when we got that Son, Kane, Bale, and even with Delhi, then I don't know. We could get going. But then again, I could see, I'm not going to get too cocky. Sunday could be, you guys are down on your team. You guys you guys deserve to win yesterday.
Yeah.
You've been playing well. Yeah, I mean, it's a derby.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
Do you think you can get top
especially
4?
when we got Lloris. He can fuck up. So, do I think top? I think that.
And do you think you'll win a trophy because you're in the final? You're still in Europa.
Still in Europa.
In Caribou, I don't think we can beat City. It depends. Maybe they don't give a shit about that game. I think we can get top 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're right there. I would give 50% shot.
Yeah.
We got Chelsea. We still have Chelsea. We got to play. We have to win on Sunday.
I mean, your fixtures coming up.
They're not bad.
Take out the Europa. You got a tough 4. Run a game. Tough 5. You got us, Villa away. Newcastle's easy. But then you got United at home. And then you got Everton away. That's a tough run of fixtures.
Well, that's
a tough run,
Yeah,
blood.
you're
That's
not
a
wrong
very,
about that.
very tough. And then you've got the Europa League in between them. You get me? You got Dynamo on fucking Thursday. Then you got us. Then you got Dynamo again. And then you travel to and that's gonna be tough because you're traveling to fucking Croatia, and then you're gonna be traveling to Birmingham. That's a lot of travel, blood. Croatia's a deep flight. I think Croatia's about a 4-hour flight from London.
we do have. I like our depth though.
Because you think you think
At
you'll
least enough.
What do you think Mourinho's gonna do? Do you think he's gonna concentrate on Europa, or because top 4's kind of open now, he's gonna more go back to the Premier League?
I
Because
don't know. He's so focused on winning a trophy.
but you're in a final already.
I know.
So
But he said
is he gonna be greedy? You don't want fuck all for 10 years,
If
blood.
he
Can he
said
over 10 years? Sorry.
over 10.
13.
If
Get
I
that
think
in.
it's 13. He said if he wins a trophy with the Spurs, it's his greatest career accomplishment.
It probably is.
Which is almost insulting to us.
It is though. It's just facts because them man there, they don't win nothing, blood. You understand? The only thing them man there lift is fucking Starbucks cups.
Yeah, but
After that West Ham game on February 21st, I was down and out. I'll tell you. They lost to Everton FA Cup. City took them out back. Chelsea, Brighton. We lost at Brighton.
Yeah.
That was their first win at home.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I guess I thought they didn't want to play for Mourinho anymore.
That's what I thought.
I thought
I'm
they
not
were
gonna
done
lie.
with the old
I'm not gonna lie.
old gaffer.
I thought they were out, blood.
But they're having fun now.
Yeah, he's kind of turning it around. Maybe it's the Bell effect.
I think it's Bale.
You get me?
he's the heartbeat of the team.
Yeah.
He's the only winner. Like obviously, Lloris is a winner, but he's only
with
only
France.
won with France.
Yeah.
Whereas Bell's won with his club. Like
yeah.
Real Madrid, he was like the main part of it, blood. You get me? Scored in
We'll
2
see.
finals. You understand?
We'll see.
I thought the only way we'd find a way in the playing on Tuesdays and Wednesdays again was if somehow won the Europa. But I think it's especially with Liverpool falling apart. That's big. Liverpool falling apart is big.
It's opened the door for you.
Yep. And Chelsea didn't play great early in the season. They're turning around. And then, I'm not the biggest believer in West Ham, but they got us on points right now, I'm pretty sure. So tomorrow should be interesting. Chelsea and Everton's interesting tomorrow.
Today
Today.
for you
Yep.
lot, but for tomorrow for us now.
Oh, yeah, because Everton affects you too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Affects you.
that game affects them differently, bro.
Yeah. Affects
What do you want out of that? A draw, innit?
Probably a draw.
Draw's perfect for them.
But
Holy shit. Yeah.
I think if I were, we got. I mean, we play
Yeah, you
them.
need to
We
draw
play
them.
We have them. Both of them again.
Mm.
So a draw is probably the best thing. So if you want to jump over them, we have the
beat them.
opportunity to do it when they play them. But I think both of those are away, if I recall. Oh no, we have Chelsea at home.
Yeah.
Last
Everton's away.
and then last game of the season is Leicester.
Tell me to. Oh,
Yeah, Leicester's
shit.
tough.
I was like, tell me to.
Oh no. They've played
was
they've
up
played
for it.
Chelsea twice already. What am I saying? So yeah.
Nice, Everton and Leicester you got. That's tough, man. I hope they fuck up anyway, blood. I hope they just capitulate as a fucking club,
Just
blood.
implode.
Just
Also,
just
you
someone.
said Newcastle's easy. Newcastle ain't easy for us. Never has been.
I don't know, man. The run of form they're on, blood. You get me? They're dead, fam. Do you understand? They're dead. You get me? So it's only what's saving them is Brighton shitter than them, blood. You understand? That's what's their saving grace. If we're being,
No
we're
pressure
being
from below.
yeah, blood.
Just
You
Fulham.
get me? Sheffield United 0, Southampton 2. Blood. Did you see Che Adams? Oh
the half volley.
my
My goodness.
God.
Yep.
Oh my God. It was a madness, blood.
Yep.
Oh shit. Let me give you man some fucking quick stats on them pussies, yeah. Because I know they'll try to chat shit. Oh, you didn't give
the
Tottenham
Spurs.
no. Oh look, you see how you left out Tottenham troops. You're a hater. Only league leaders, Man City, 35, have earned more points at home in this season's Premier League than Tottenham, 24. So, you get me? Tottenham are doing really well at home. You get me? Wow. They kind of made that shithole a fortress, as to say. You feel me? Wow. Tottenham's fourth goal was their 100th in all competitions this season, becoming the second club in Europe's Big Five leagues to reach that tally in 2020-2021. After Bayern Munich, 106.
Mourinho's really proud of that.
You know, Man City's got 91. They score more goals than City, bro. Yeah. Crystal Palace manager Roy Hodgson has failed to win all 6 of his Premier League meetings with Spurs. With Spurs is Jose Mourinho. 3 draws and 3 defeats. The joint most he's faced a particular manager in a competition without yet winning. Level with Jurgen Klopp.
3-3.
Mm-hmm. Like I was saying about Southampton, blood, that goal, yeah, Jesus.
Half volley from Che.
Yeah, Jesus. Do you think that was a red card, that tackle? Did you see that tackle?
Which
On
oh the
fucking
the,
south
the penalty incident.
nah, in the middle of the fucking pitch, blood.
The one that I thought was a red card was the Ampadu one. The tackle by Ampadu to give the penalty, but they didn't even. I thought that was a goal scoring opportunity that is a potential to give it. I don't think he even got a card in that incident.
No, I don't think he got
That's
a card.
that's the one that I was upset to. I must have missed the tackle that you.
Yeah, it's in the middle of the pitch. It's like one big scrap kicked off.
No, I missed.
He gave a yellow. It was a tackle from behind.
I stepped out. I saw when the center back that came in. He came in from
And
the
he
back and
swiped
started
it.
fighting. Yeah. I stepped out. Sorry, my mom had called at that time, so
Oh,
I did have the incident at the thing.
Oh,
I
okay.
did see it.
It was a mad thing still.
did see it.
I can't even lie. Southampton picked up their first Premier League win in 10 matches, having lost 8 of the previous 9 in the competition.
Jeez.
They've been in a bad run of form, blood. Sheffield United have become only the second English top-flight team to lose 22 of their first 28 games in a season after Sunderland in 2006.
They were so good last year too.
Right?
It's a
They were a
Right?
solid club last year.
It's a complete role
It's crazy.
reversal,
It's
blood.
like Liverpool.
It's literally since Henderson's gone, they just capitulated,
Yeah.
blood. You understand? Sheffield United have shipped the first goal in 21 Premier League games this season, more than any other side, with the Blades losing 19 of those 21 games. Absolute fucking madness, blood.
Jesus, only 7 games they haven't. Damn, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Aston Villa 0, Wolves 0. Now, I have no clue how this game ended 0-0. No
Not a
clue
chance.
whatsoever, blood. Ollie Watkins ripped off the crossbar. 3 minutes in, he just went
Watkins
boom. And then,
was
wait, him name?
Neto.
Konza lick off the crossbar again from the thing. Lovely touch. Because that was a difficult ball and it was bouncing. He chested it. And he literally hit the same spot that fucking
Connor Cody.
Ollie Watkins hit,
Connor
blood.
Cody had a chance. Was it Connor Cody that had a chance?
Cody had a chance,
Cody
like,
had a
late
chance
on.
too.
You get me?
Neto, I believe, too, had a
Neto
big
had a
chance,
breakaway
had a big
chance.
chance that he could have.
You get me?
correctly, that
But
Neto-
Villa had the better chances, blood. You get me? Wolves had more shots, but Villa had the better chances, blood. You get me? Emi Martinez getting his 14th clean sheet, of the season, blood. You get me? Only Edison has more.
Yeah.
You get me? Only Edison has more than him, blood, this season, fam. Do you understand? He's got 14, Edison's got 15, blood. You get me? That's Aston Villa's highest single top flight. That's their highest tally in a single top flight campaign since 2009 under Martin O'Neill. They got 15 that year. So obviously they'll probably break that record, blood. You understand? Wolves remain unbeaten in their last 5 away Premier League games against Aston Villa, 2 wins and 3 draws, having lost on 6 of their previous 7 trips to Villa Park in the top flight before this. And Aston Villa have failed to score in each of their last 4 home Premier League games against Wolves. Only against Chelsea, a run of 5 between October 95 and January 2000, and Man United, a run of 5 between March 2003 and December 2006. Have they had a longer run of games without scoring against a specific opponent at Villa Park in the competition? Since Grealish has been injured, Villa kind of fell off still. They've kind of been dropping down the table. They're in 9th now. You get me? We're closing in on them, but they still got a game in hand with 2 points behind them. They got 2 games over Liverpool, though. You get me? They got 2 games in hand on Liverpool. They could jump 3 points clear of Liverpool. But the way it's going for Villa, I can't really see them winning them game in hands. You get me? They've
1-1 in their last 5.
And then the last game, West Brom 0, Newcastle 0. Ainsley Maitland-Niles versus Joe Willock. You get me? The Arsenal derby. You get me? 0-0. Bit of a dull game. You get me? Nothing really to report on from there.
Yeah, I woke up halfway through it.
Yeah. West Brom are unbeaten in 3 home games against Newcastle. 1 win and 2 draws for the first time since January 2005. 3 draws in a row. Only Southampton 7 have gained fewer Premier League points in 2021 than West Brom 10 and Newcastle 8. And finally, West Brom have amassed 6 points in their last 5 Premier League games. 1 win, 3 draws, 1 defeat, keeping 3 clean sheets. More points than they gained 5 in their first 10 such games under Sam Allardyce, which included 1 win, 2 draws, and 7 defeats. Chelsea, obviously they are taking on Everton tonight. 4th versus 5th. An Everton win will take them into the top 4. All Chelsea have to do is not lose, and they will stay in 4th position. Chelsea are unbeaten in their last 25 Premier League home games against Everton. 14 wins and 11 draws. Only against Tottenham have the Blues had a longer unbeaten run in the top flight history. 27 between 1990 and 2016. Only against Leeds, 35 between 1946 and 2001, have Everton had a longer winless run away from home in the top flight than they have against Chelsea, with the Toffees winless in 25 visits to Stamford Bridge since a 1-0 win in November 1994. Chelsea have lost 3 of their last 4 Premier League meetings with Everton, as many as they had in their previous 15 against them in the competition. Everton are looking to complete their first league double over Chelsea since the 1978 campaign, when the Blues finished bottom of the top flight with just 5 wins from 42 games. And finally, Chelsea have won 10 of their last 14 Premier League games played on Mondays, 2 wins and 2 draws, and are unbeaten in their 4 such games this season, 3 wins and 1 draw. I'm going for a draw.
Oh, Chelsea, the Monday team.
I'll go for a draw. Everton doing well away from home, winning away. I know everyone's beating Liverpool, but right now, but they never beat Liverpool for time. They're going away to places where they ain't done bits, and they're getting points. You get me? Whether they're wins or draws, Ancelotti is Don Carlo for a reason, blood.
Hey, Thomas Tuchel too is doing bits with this new Chelsea.
But this is an experienced Carlo Ancelotti, blood. This is an experienced Carlo Ancelotti.
I think
former Chelsea manager as well.
True. Oh yeah, true. I think I'm gonna go 2-1 Chelsea.
2-1 Chelsea. I'm going for a Desmond. 2-2.
2-2 draw.
West Ham also play. They take on Leeds United. 7th versus 11th. A win from West Ham will take them above Tottenham into 6th. And if obviously Chelsea were to beat Everton, that win will take them up to 5th. Leeds currently sitting in 11th. Whether they win or not, they can't jump above us because we have a superior goal difference. They have
-1.
and we have +7. West Ham are looking to complete their first league double over Leeds since 1954 in the second tier. While they last beat them in the top flight, while they last beat them in both top flight meetings in the season back in 1929. Leeds have lost just one of their 10 Premier League away games against West Ham, 6 wins and 3 draws, going down 3-0 in March 1998. This is their first such visit since a 4-3 victory in 2002. This will be the 100th different league meeting between West Ham and Leeds. The Whites will be the 13th different side West Ham have faced 100 plus times in league football, with the Hammers only having a lower win rate against Liverpool 18.9%, 19.8%, and Arsenal 23.2% than they do against Leeds 25.3%. Meanwhile, of the 7 opponents Leeds have faced plus 100 times, including West Ham, their highest win rate is against the Hammers, 47%. West Ham are looking to win 3 consecutive home Premier League matches for the first time since March 2019, while David Moyes hasn't won 3 in a row at home since winning his last 6 as Everton manager in 2013. And finally, Leeds have lost 12 of their last 13 in London in all competitions, losing all 4 in the capital in the Premier League this season. Leeds are one of the only top-flight sides yet to win a point in London this term, along with Sheffield United and West Brom. And I personally don't believe this is the game where Leeds get a point.
Yeah.
I'm going West Ham.
West Ham.
I'm going West Ham 3-1.
I'm going West Ham, that same 2-1 as the Chelsea one.
We actually have one midweek game in the Premier League this week as well. Man City taking on Southampton. Southampton down in 14th. Man City, obviously, top of the league. You got to go for a City win, innit?
Yeah.
City going to bounce back, innit? I think Southampton are in trouble, to be honest, because, you know, Pep, he always bounce back, blood. You get me? Normally, when City lose, the next game they have is Arsenal, and then we get put to the sword, blood. You get me? I'm not going to lie to you, fam. You understand?
So when this exact same scenario happened, when Tottenham beat them, the next game they played Burnley and they won 5-0.
You see what I'm saying? I think Southampton, you get me, they were very grateful that they had Sheffield United in their last game, so they got to break their losing streak. But you get me, they only broke it. They're breaking it for 1 game, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Going back to the L.
Blood, I'm going City 3-0.
Last time I gave a big City score. People wanted my neck on a fork. I'm gonna go City 2 now.
City 2-0?
Yeah.
We have some European fixtures this week as well for you people. You understand? We've got the Champions League and the Europa League. The Champions League is back again for you people involved, and the Clown Tournament is back again for me, Xhaha, and Jack. You get me? Juventus, they take on Porto in Turin. Juventus currently 2-1 down from the first leg. Juventus have won their 2 home UEFA Champions League matches against Porto, winning 3-1 in October 2001 and 1-0 in March 2017, the latter being the second leg of the last 16 of the 2016-17 tournament. Porto's 2-1 victory over Juventus in the first leg was their first ever win over them in European competition in the 6th attempt. Porto have lost their last 5 away UEFA Champions League games in Italy since a 3-2 win over AC Milan in 1996. Juventus have only lost 2 of their last 12 home games in the knockout round stages of the UEFA Champions League. However, those defeats have come within the previous 3 seasons. 3-0 against Madrid in 2018 and 2-1 against Ajax in 2019. Porto are winless in their previous 13 away games in the UEFA Champions League knockout stages, with their last such victory coming back in 2004, in the 2004 season, in a victory away at Deportivo La Coruña in the semi-final. Obviously, they won it that year. Mourinho, that's the first time he won it. And finally, Juventus have been eliminated from 5 of their last 6 UEFA Champions League knockout ties when losing the first leg, with the exception being in 2019, last 16 tie against Atletico Madrid, 2-0. Obviously, the second leg, they won 3-0. They're 2-1 down. They got the away goal. 1-0 win will take them through on away goals. I gotta go for Juve, blood. You get me? My son
Because
will.
of your sporting link, right?
Huh?
Oh, because of your sport. I thought it was because of your sporting links, but go ahead, sorry.
Not even that. Nah, because of my son's blood. You get me? Trey and Carter, they love Juve, especially Trey, blood. Trey loves Ronaldo. Sweet! You get me? Hopefully he doesn't watch the podcast episode. He don't watch the podcast still. It's too long. He wants the new fucking Juventus kit for his birthday, innit?
Oh.
You get me? So when I go back to London, I gotta get him the fucking new
stick it
Juve.
to
Yeah, I
him.
gotta get Ronaldo on the back, the
Ronaldo
fucking
number 7.
Italian fucking country badge logo here. The fucking badges here. Fucking number 7 on his shorts.
Looking like a Foot Locker guy.
Brother, it cost me like £110, blood, which is about $160. You get me? Like the things us bummy dads.
They ain't cheap.
You mean man ain't a bummy dad? You understand? You know, bummy dads don't do their movement there. You understand?
No,
Father,
no
you know?
DH gate setting.
You understand? The man they went to get milk. The man they went to get milk for like 50 years, dog. You understand? My dad's still getting milk, blood. You understand? I had to get the water, blood. Motherfucker been gone so long. You understand? My dad's still pussy, oh blood. Suck your blood clot, mother. I'll tell my dad suck his mum in that business. Yeah, trust me, dog. The biggest game of midweek, you get me, goes down at the Parc des Princes. The second leg of PSG versus Barcelona. In the first leg, Mbappe took the absolute piss out of their man there. Getting himself a hat-trick. You get me? I believe he's the first player to actually get a hat-trick at the Nou Camp in the knockout stages of the Champions League, blood. Do you understand? 4-1 victory for the Parisians. The beaten finalists last season. Obviously, they got to the final, lost to Bayern Munich last year. PSG have won 2 of their last 3 games against Barcelona in the UEFA Champions League. As many victories as they manage against the Catalan side in their first 8 meetings in the competition. In the history of the European Cup / Champions League, no team has ever progressed from a knockout tie over 2 legs after losing the first leg at home by a margin of 3 goals. So Barcelona got it all to do. This will be the first UEFA Champions League meeting between Paris Saint-Germain and Barcelona at the Parc des Princes since February 2017, when the home side recorded a 4-0 victory. This remains PSG's biggest margin of victory in a home knockout game in the Champions League, while it's also Barcelona's joint heaviest defeat in a knockout game away from home in the competition. They also lost 4-0 against Liverpool in 2019. Obviously, Liverpool went on to win the Champions League. And they lost to Bayern in 2013, 4-0. And obviously, Bayern went on to win that year.
Also, if you beat Barca 4, you win the Champions League.
Most likely win
Also,
Champions League.
PSG.
And for me, my choice this year for Champions League is actually PSG.
Yo, there you go.
You get me? I think this is where Pochettino gets his first trophy. Well, he's won his first trophy already, to be honest. He won the version of the League Cup for PSG. That was his first first cup that he's won. But this will be the first real cup, and he's going to get the biggest one. He's going to get the biggest one. You get me? Fucking bastard. Barcelona have won only 1 of their last 9 away games in knockout stages of the UEFA Champions League. Beating Man United 1-0 in April 2019. They have scored just 3 goals in total across these 9 games, while failing to score at all in 6 of them. They have been shocking in recent years in the Champions League, to say the least, for a club of Barcelona's caliber. You get me? And finally, PSG have netted at least once in each of their last 22 Champions League games at the Parc des Princes. 61 goals. In a run that dates back to December 2015. The last team to keep a clean sheet away at PSG in a competition was Barcelona's rivals, Real Madrid. Hala Madrid! Fuck Barca. 0-0 back in October 2015. Juan Laporte looks like he's going to win the presidential race for Barcelona.
They announced it.
They announced it?
Yep.
There you go.
There it
You
is.
see what I'm saying?
Boom.
Because I knew reports when I left my house, well, my apartment, sorry, because I live in New York. My apartment. You get me? He was having a party at his residence with like with his comrades, with his co-workers, his team. You get me? Juan Laporte. Obviously, Jack's announced now that he has won the election. This could mean that Messi could be staying because when Laporte is there, Barcelona are normally the Don Dada team in Europe, blood, in the world football, to be honest, blood. You get me? He goes out and he gets the big names, blood. You get me? With all the fuckery going down at Liverpool, especially with Salah. We saw Salah's agent come out and tweet full stop. You get me?
But Barcelona?
Mm-hmm. The president always goes for a big signing. I can't see Mbappe going Barca. I think Mbappe, if he leaves PSG, he's going Madrid. Salah is, you get me, he's done all he can at Liverpool. He's won the Champions League and he's won them their first league title in over 20 years. Is he the signing, the marquee signing that they are looking for? If they sign Salah, is he the one that could keep Messi there?
Was that tiff with him and Klopp a big deal? Because he did not look happy at all going to that bench.
Do you understand? We have to look into these things. You get me? And Laporte's a man where he puts his money where his mouth is. He'll go to Liverpool and be like, how much do you want? They wanted 130 for. They wanted what? How much they want for Coutinho? 130. If they said if they said 150, 160 for Salah, Laporte's the kind of brother.
Get it done.
You understand? He'll back out his checkbook, blood. You get me? He talks with he lets his money do the talk.
You need to get Salah out of the fucking Premier League. Get out, Salah. Go to Barca.
But PSG, Barca. Do you think Barca will PSG will go through?
Yeah.
But do you think Barca will win this one?
I don't think Barca even. I don't think Barca even scores at PSG. Yeah. I think it's probably gonna be like a 1-0 no draw. 1-0 PSG, 0-0 draw.
Liverpool taking on Leipzig. Liverpool currently lead 2-0. 2 away goals. Liverpool have never been eliminated from a European Cup / Champions League knockout tie after winning away from home in the first leg. In addition, the last time they won both legs in the round of 16 was way back in 2009 against Real Madrid. Liverpool will be the third English opponent Leipzig have faced away from home in the Champions League since the start of the season. They played Tottenham and Man United. While they suffered their heaviest defeat in European competition against Man United at Old Trafford back in October, 5-0. This will be the 21st time Liverpool have hosted German opposition across all European competitions, while they are unbeaten in the previous 20, scoring 52 goals and conceding just 9 in return. Only 4 of Leipzig's 12 wins in the Champions League have been achieved by more than 1 goal. However, the last time they won by 2+ goals in the knockout stages of the competition was against another English side in Tottenham last season, 3-0 in the round of 16. And finally, since his Borussia Dortmund side were beaten by Bayern Munich in the 2013 UEFA Champions League final, Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp is unbeaten in his 3 games against German opponents in the competition, with all 3 of those fixtures coming in the round of 16. Liverpool, for me, to get the win. I think they'll bounce back after the defeat. I think they'll bounce back.
I'm opposite to you.
Now, you know what?
I think this is the best time to be playing.
I don't know, man, because Leipzig. It's because you know what? Yeah, Liverpool. The way they beat Leipzig as well, it was 2 mistakes for the goals. Leipzig literally handed it on a plate to them. They never really. They didn't really break down the Leipzig defense to say. I'll go 0-0.
This might be what's it called? This might be Leipzig's best chance to get back into the tie. I don't know if they can do it, but hey, fuck. Shit. So for score, I guess 1-1. Liverpool goes through.
How long have we been going for, Jack?
Hour 23.
Wow, this is long. All right, I'm gonna fly through this because I got to do the Arsenal thing as well. Blood. All right, Dortmund, Seville. Dortmund are winning 3-2 on aggregate.
Yeah, Dortmund goes through.
City. They got Mönchengladbach at home. They're winning 2-0 currently on aggregate.
City goes through.
Real Madrid. They're playing Atalanta at the Bernabeu. Madrid currently leading 1-0.
Madrid goes through.
Bayern Munich taking on Lazio in Germany. Bayern Munich currently leading 4-1 on aggregate.
Yeah,
that's next week, right?
Yeah, that's next.
Oh, yeah, that's next week still.
Next week, yeah, shit.
Yeah, so Dortmund. Yeah, so Dortmund, Seville. That's it.
Yep.
Europa League. You get me?
The big one.
Olympiacos, blood. Do you understand? The last time we played them, they knocked us out in the round of 16. In the round of 32. We didn't play them in the round of 16. We didn't make it past the first knockout stages of the Europa League last season. Arteta getting his pants pulled down, to be brutally honest. You get me? We get to visit my dog.
Papa.
Man like Papa. You get me? Hopefully we put him in a spliff, not going to lie. You know, allegiances and all that. Red Army thing. Fuck your team, blood. You get me? We did win our last game. We've won our last couple games in Olympiacos. You get me? Last visits we've made there, blood. We beat them in the Champions League 3-0 when we needed a win on the last game. We needed a 3-0 win as well. I believe Giroud got a hat-trick. Then we beat them last year away from home, 1-0, like a blood clot set with a goal. Then we beat Benfica last week. You get me? 3-2. You understand? So we've had we have a good
good relationship with the stadium.
with this, yeah, to say the least, blood, in recent games. You get me? 3 wins, only 2 goals conceded. You get me? A lot of goals scored. You understand? We scored 3, 6, 7 goals. You understand? Olympiacos yet to score against us is the key stat to bring to the table, blood. You get me? Because in the away leg, you understand, you want the away goal. You don't really want them to score. Yep. You get me? From you get the 1-0, say, yo, they have to come out, blood. You get me? 1-1, say the tie's not done, blood, because if they score, you get me? It's game on, blood. You understand? Mm-hmm. Arsenal and Olympiacos have previously met on 10 occasions across all European competitions, with no encounter ending level and both teams winning 5 times each. So this is like the vital. This is the vital one, blood. Olympiacos knocked out Arsenal in the last 32 of the Europa League last season. The Gunners suffered back-to-back eliminations at the hands of the same side in 2013 and 2014 against Bayern Munich in the Champions League. So this could be the second time we get eliminated by the same team back-to-back in the later stages of a European competition.
I hope not.
Against sides from a specific country they have faced more than 10 times in major UEFA competition, only against Italian, 55%, and French, 54%, opposition have Arsenal won a higher share of the matches than against Greek teams. 50%. We've won 10 out of 20 against Greek opponents.
Like Greek teams, huh?
Olympiacos have won only 2 of their last 11 matches against English sides in major European competitions. 2 draws and 7 defeats, excluding qualifiers. But both wins came against Arsenal. In the UEFA Champions League in September 2015 and in the UEFA Europa League in February 2020. And finally, Arsenal's Bukayo Saka has assisted 8 goals in the UEFA Europa League since the beginning of last season. The most joint of any player, along with Sporting Braga's Wenderson Galino, who has played 5 more games than Saka.
Jesus. And they tied on assists.
Mm-hmm. Lineup is vital, blood. Do you understand? Yep. He has to make the right lineup, blood, to be brutally honest. I don't know what's going on with Cedric. I ain't seen nothing. You seen anything?
I thought he was fit. I thought he was just
I ain't seen nothing.
Squad.
It's just like, I don't know. Maybe he was, I don't know. I ain't seen nothing, bruv. So, me personally, my lineup would be Leno in goal. I would go Cedric, David Luiz. I'd go Gabriel.
Ooh, you drop Mari?
I'd go Gabriel. Because I want Gabriel in the team, blood.
Okay.
I would go Gabriel, blood. We need to get him up to scratch, blood. Because I know how good that brother is, blood. You get me? Mm-hmm. Tierney, left back.
This is the big one. This is the big one.
Do you know what? I'd go Partey Ceballos. I'd drop Xhaka. Partey Ceballos, blood. I think Ceballos would be confident as well. Obviously, unlucky not to score hitting the post, but I think he would have a bit of confidence in his game. I think what you pointed out with Chambers just getting in front of him, he might have had a clearer shot on goal when he hit that shot. You get me? So I'd go Partey and Ceballos in the midfield.
You're not going to risk a mistake from
Nah. It's at this point, nah. Everything is on this tie at the moment, so nah. The 3 I would go with, I'd stick Saka on the left. I'd stick Pepe on the right. Odegaard down the middle. Obama blood clot Young up top.
Okay, so I would go Leno in goal. I would go Tierney left back. I would keep Mari in. I think he's been our form centre back.
David Luiz has been the form centre back.
Out of them two.
Let me just get that in.
They've both been playing well, but I think Pablo Mari's been playing better. I'd keep Luis too. I'll do that pair. Right back,
Go on, put your boy in.
I would play Hector Bellerin. In midfield, I would do
I don't get this guy.
Thomas Partey.
He'll put Xhaka as well, you know.
Thomas Partey, no, he did make a mistake.
He will still
No,
put
no,
Xhaka.
He did.
He's bowing to pressure now. I'm looking at Jack people. He's bowing to pressure now because this pussy wants Xhaka, you know, dog. And then he'll put Willian.
Like he's smirking.
No, I'm definitely putting Willian.
You see?
Willian, I'm definitely putting.
Oh,
Xhaka is gone because he did make a mistake. We can't.
He's gonna put Nenny. Watch.
No, Ceballos. I'd pair him with Ceballos.
Okay.
So Partey and Ceballos.
No, I can't even look at him
In the 10,
because I can't believe he's gonna put him instead of Pepe. I can't believe it.
in the 10, I'd play Martin Odegaard.
Okay.
On the right,
Look, here we
I'd
go.
play Nicolas Pepe.
Okay, so
Bukayo-
you're dropping Saka.
Bukayo-
Oh my
yeah,
god.
Bukayo Saka.
Man is dropping the man. I just dropped a stat. Yeah. Bro. I can't even look at this motherfucker right now, bro. I swear to God, I cannot look at him, bro. I can't look
Nah,
at him, blood.
he played.
I just dropped a stat, Jack. Let me just read that stat again for the people, yeah? He's dropping this player. Arsenal's Bukayo Saka. I don't want to look at you. Arsenal's Bukayo Saka has assisted 8 goals in the Europa League since the beginning of last season. The joint most of any player. The joint most of any player, along with Sporting Braga's Wenderson Galino, who has played 5. I repeat, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, 5. Remember Pep? Twice. 5. 5 times, blood. 5 more. Yeah? He wants to drop Saka. Carry on.
I've completely forgotten what
Up top.
You're up top.
So you got Pepe. No, you got Willian. No, you got Pepe. Odegaard. Willian.
Yeah, and Aubameyang.
Okay.
That's striker. Boom.
Unbelievable, blood. Unbelievable. I can't believe this guy sometimes. I swear to God. It's like he's trolling.
I mean,
swear down.
Saka last game he was fairly ineffective. What's
Yeah,
it called? I thought Pepe.
No,
Pepe
but dropping him's gonna lose. You don't want to. All right, you know what? It's your team, innit?
Yeah.
Prediction.
This one's a big one. Oh shit. I think we'll definitely get an away goal. That I'm sure of. Score wise,
You think Abba will get the better of Socrates?
Fuck, bro.
Socrates knows his game very well. Dortmund days, Arsenal days. I think they even played at Milan.
I think.
Yes, they did.
Oh, they're on the same AC
They
team.
even played at
Oh wow,
Milan.
wow. Score wise, I'm gonna go with. How do you say it? La Decima, the 2-2.
Desmond.
Desmond. There we go. I'll go with the Desmond.
Desmond.
There we go.
I think we'll get the win. I think they'll score though. 2-1 Arsenal. 2-1 to the Arsenal. Other Europa League games this week. Man United taking on AC Milan. Now that is a big
game,
blood. You get me? This is the 11th meeting between the two teams. With all 10 having taken place in the Champions League, blood. You get me? Man United have been eliminated from 4 of their 5 knockout round ties with AC Milan. You understand? They don't normally AC get the better of them. Their last meeting in 2010, Man United won 4-0. That's their joint heaviest defeat in a major European competition, excluding Super Cups. When reaching the last 16 of a major tournament, Milan have been eliminated on 6 of the last 7 occasions. This after progressing from 9 consecutive ties from 1988 until 2007. Their only progression over this period was against, guess who?
Us.
In the UEFA Champions League in 2012, blood. And despite playing 6 UEFA Champions League group stage matches this season, Man United's Bruno Fernandes is the top scorer in the Europa League since the start of last season, with 10 goals in 12 appearances at an average of 94 minutes per goal. Milan are doing all right this year, you know. Obviously, they got slapped up by Inter in the derby, but they beat Roma. You get me? They're not doing that bad in the league. I think they're second.
They're in second.
Yeah, you get me. They're only 3 points behind Inter. Obviously, Inter got a game in hand though. You get me? And Lukaku's on smoke right now. You get me? Inter have won 6 in a row, I think, or 5 in a row. I know they've won 5 in a row. United though, bouncing in with hella confidence from the fucking City game. I'll go for a Man United win.
Oh, this is... Wait, is this at the San Siro?
Nah, it's at Old Trafford.
At Old Trafford. Shit. United has been doing good, too. I think I'm going to go for a draw for this one. I'm going to go 1-1.
Kiev versus Villarreal.
Villarreal should be able to do it.
Ajax versus your favorite team, Young Boys.
The amount of heat I got for that, bro, I put my phone down for 15 minutes.
Bruh.
15 minutes.
I quote tweeted that quick like, "Hey, rude boy, you better address
You made
this
it
shit."
worse. You actually made it worse because you have a bigger audience.
Yeah, I know. I had to put heat on that. I can't lie. Cause that was funny, blood. I was like, nah, you know you're fucked
Yeah.
up. Like, I want Young Boys. You want Young Boys? Yes, sir. Man said it with his chest, blood. I want Young Boys. Pause. You should have said pause, blood. You understand? That's what you should have said, blood. You get me? So Ajax or Young Boys?
I'm gonna go with Ajax for this one.
You sure?
Ajax, yeah. even though I do like my Young Boys.
Pause.
The team, that is.
Yeah.
Slavia Prague versus Rangers. Rangers basically
congrats,
just
Stevie G.
get me. He won his first league title as a manager, first league title in his career. You get me? He done his famous slide in the changing rooms. Great victory for them in the last round. Rangers doing great things.
Celtic had won what, like 14 in a row?
Nah, 9 in a row.
9?
I think they were chasing their 10th.
10? Oh.
Yeah. I'll go Rangers.
Yeah. Build off the winning the league.
Granada, La Liga side, facing Ole's previous team, Molde.
I believe that's where Zlatan started too, right? Oh no, that's Malmo.
Nah, that's Malmo. No, that's Malmo.
Malmo. There
Yeah.
you go. Ooh, let's go with Granada.
Yeah, I'll probably go Granada. Jack's boys against Dynamo Zagreb.
Be a good one.
You got to go for them, innit? They've been on smoke in Europa as well.
Yeah.
I swear they won 9-1 on aggregate.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Gareth Bale too. Being
They were playing FC Hamburger.
Yeah. Look, he's loving life, this pussy.
FC Arnold Schwarzenegger
You see what I'm
from
saying?
Austria.
You know what I'm saying? And then finally, Roma taking on Shakhtar Donetsk. Willian's team.
I think Roma will do it.
Yeah, I'll probably go Roma as well still.
I think Roma will do it.
Big up, everyone. That's another ep down. You understand? It's a long one because there was a lot to get through. You get me? Big up everyone that tuned in as per. You understand? Big up my brother Zar. You get me?
Big up yourself.
Big up my brother Jack for stepping in.
Thank you,
You understand?
Jack.
Man,
Thank you for
appreciate
having
you.
me.
Come on, man. You can come anytime, bro. You get me? Man, I appreciate you, fam. You understand? You're part of the gang. You already know. Hopefully, Jetski and Mrs. Jetski are having the time of their life.
Mm-hmm.
Don't come back on a crutch, yeah? Because I still need you to produce my shit. You understand? But like I say every week, blood, you lot already know. Stay safe and wash them fucking hands, blood.